gentlemen, strap on your boots. It's time for Crents Crappy Sports Section. Such a good stinger.
Beautiful, isn't it? I do really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Nathan, thank you. I'm not sure if this one's true, but I thought it was fucking funny.
Right.
It was one of the ones that pop up on Twitter. Phil Mickelson was recently asked about Tiger Woods, who claimed to be giving up sex in an effort to focus on the Masters.
Right. Hasn't he got a sex addiction?
Well, Phil Mickelson responded with saying, Georgia and Florida hookers better watch out when he misses the cut then.
Oh, that is good.
Bang.
That is really good. Oh, he's fantastic, Mickelson.
He is sharp.
So sometimes those two have a good bet too.
Yeah. Oh, do they?
Yeah, Mickelson has.
Is that loud?
I don't know, but it might be just like it could be in just an exhibition game, or it might be a game where they're about to miss the cut or something. His turn and says $200,000 on the hull. Yeah, absolutely happens.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sort of a good side thing, isn't it? But I'm not sure if I've run this one on the pod, but the Phil Mickelson, the other tweet he wrote that time. Remember I was telling you about how he apparently had an $80 million gambling debt.
Oh, right.
And he put up something like he cleared his debt or whatever, and someone had a bit of a crack at him on Twitter about losing $80 million. And he just responded with, I'm sorry, is there something you can do with 400 million that you can't do with 320? I thought that was pretty sharp. Bang.
Yeah, nice.
Just smacked him down. I thought, yeah, well, that's fair enough too.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I'd still consider him rich as
Yeah,
fuck,
absolutely,
but,
yeah.
Pretty special. In a little bit in your wheelhouse, Nathan, I know you're not a huge fan these days, but you do keep in touch. Roman Reigns has been defeated.
Yes, he has.
Well,
yes.
WrestleMania, he lost his crown over 1,300 days as champion.
It's a long time.
Long time in wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling for a long time.
No, I
A
know.
long
Yeah.
time.
Well, he's probably been winning since I stopped watching. No, I sort of once I was Attitude Era.
It's over 4 years.
Yeah, so The Rock, like when The Rock's back in it now, that's why I've been watching
he
it
was
probably
there
a bit
for a
more.
bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did
Stone
watch
Cold.
Triple H. Triple H is still there.
Yep.
But, obviously not Rex. I don't think he's still
I
wrestling.
was a big
anymore.
Edge fan. I was a big Edge man.
Oh, you're Edge man?
Yeah,
right.
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy, yes.
Similar athletic attributes,
Yes.
me and Jeff. I sort of can jump 12 centimetres off the ground. He can jump off fucking 40-foot ladders.
Yeah. For fun.
Yeah,
he was dang. I don't know if there's any more as daring as he kicking around now. I don't know if there's any sort of high flyers like he was. He was pretty reckless, to be honest.
Pretty reckless. Special. Got me thinking anyway of undefeated streaks that people pull off, Nate. Pretty cool.
I too have a few of those.
You do, Nate?
Yes.
Yeah, you're prepared.
Well, mine were more just streaks, not necessarily undefeated.
But yeah, well, that's streaks that people pulled off. My first one was Joel Benyon and I got drunk every day for 5 days in a row. One Christmas, we used to call it the test match. It was, I think, it went my birthday, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and then we got pissed on the next day. Just because we wanted to be five.
The fifth day in.
Fifth day in, and so we could call it the test match. For
the old liver would have been sore. I mean, at this day and age, when we're this old, it would be definitely.
Oh, mate, I got pretty crook. And you know my body doesn't handle things like that very well. I was not good.
I can imagine.
Very ill. The next one I found come up with Heath Streak.
Oh yeah,
Heath Streak.
But I believe you announced that he died.
Well, this is part of the streak. Heath Streak. Obviously, he's got a good streak because his surname is Streak.
Yeah.
So he's in the list. But he passed away recently. But remember, the news article was incorrect. So he owns the record of longest time being dead while actually still being alive. I've got it cut at 7 hours. So well done, Heath. He did unfortunately pass away after that. But
he has actually died now.
Yeah, he did die.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so,
but he was still alive.
And I'm not taking the piss out of that, of course. But yeah, taking the piss out of the news article. So yeah, 7 hours alive, dead while still being alive. He's probably undefeated, I'd say. And last one before you take this on, Nath, because you love the sports section. The Yeppoon Swans, AFL Queensland.
Yeppoon.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yep.
They won 128 games in a row in the senior competition, including 8 premierships, dating back to 2015.
Well, including 8, it'd be eight years worth of games.
That's 8 premierships they won. They got beat in May 2023. They were defeated finally in a roster match.
Wow.
But from my research, looks like they did win the premiership again last year anyway. Jeez. They still won it. So
that's pretty impressive.
That's pretty incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeppoon. What a place to be.
Yeah, exactly. Some streaks that I
you got a few.
Went through and got. Now I didn't look at any of the names, but we'll go with Julio Cesar Chavez.
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Right. Okay. Yeah. 87 wins boxing.
Yeah.
87 wins. The Mexican lightweight was a force to be reckoned with. Was it Julio?
Julio, yeah, it's silent J. Yeah.
Okay.
Just say Julio if you want.
Yeah, definitely got his career off to a hot start with 87 wins in a row. So was basically 87-0.
Yeah, that's incredible.
During an incredible 13-year run, won 6 world titles and recorded 71 knockouts.
Yeah, no, he was incredible.
That is
one of the greatest of all time.
That is pretty decent. Martina Navratilova.
Nailed it.
Thank you. 74 straight wins.
It's pretty big in tennis.
It is. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You think of tournaments, 4 or 5, 6 games? Yeah.
When it comes to tennis in the mid-80s, Martina Navratilova was...
Fucked it up that time.
Navratilova?
Navratilova.
Yeah. Did I say Navratilova? Was the queen of the courts. Now, I've always thought that Serena Williams was the best ever. She had more than that?
Not straight, but I still think Serena is one of the best athletes of all time.
Okay, absolutely the same, yeah. Kicked off in 1984, winning US Indoor Championships and didn't slow down from there, winning 12 more tournaments and a total of 74 matches before finally failing to Helena Sukova in the semi-final of the Australian Open.
Right.
That's cool. Chris Dudley's free throw fail. So this was a fail, this one. So Chris Dudley, basketballer.
Yep.
Missed 17 of 18 free throws in a game. In one match.
Fucking hell, you're off. Was this at professional level?
Oh, I believe so.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't actually say where he was playing, but yeah.
So he's in his backyard probably.
No. But he 13 straight at one point he'd missed.
Wow.
That's so he must have missed 13, hit one, and then missed.
Wow. That's a bad fucking
the
day
following
the
4.
office.
So
wow.
Apparently one of his attempts was the complete airball.
Nailed it.
Cal Ripken Jr.'s consecutive starts. Orioles. So Orioles, that's ice hockey, I believe.
No, baseball, isn't it?
Baseball, is it? So, it is too. It is baseball. Sorry, yes, it is. Retired in 1998, ending his consecutive start streak of 2,632 games.
Fuck, that's incredible. They do play like 130 game seasons, but still that's incredible. That's like 20 years.
20 years without missing. Gee,
that's solid.
Wayne Gretzky, who was an NHL, so that's
the greatest.
That's
he's
hockey,
the greatest of all time.
Yes, he is the GOAT, I believe.
GOAT.
Wayne Gretzky consecutive 100-point streak. So they call it a point when they get a goal
and an assist. So if you get a goal and assist in a game, they call it you get 2 points.
Oh,
registered.
Right.
So an assist is a point also. That's
okay, right. So not as impressive then.
Oh, it's still pretty impressive.
But he had 13 consecutive seasons. That's pretty good, actually.
That's pretty special.
Scoring 100 points in one of the more unbreakable streaks out there.
Yeah, that'll be takes some touching.
And then just bonus for a bit of fun, Lance Armstrong owns a Tour de France, but let's be honest, he was drug tested and failed. What are your thoughts on that?
He's a cheat and should be expunged from history, mate.
Oh, you can't expunge him from history. We shouldn't expunge things from history. We can always learn something from history.
Oh, but I don't think he should be revered. He's a cheat.
Yeah, but you still got to have him in there. Like, you still got to have him in history.
Oh, yeah, but not in a positive manner. He's a cheat. I don't care if everyone else was doing it and you still cheated.
Yeah, okay. But we're not expunging him from history.
His wins.
No, we need to know that he won this, he won that, he won that, but he was on drugs. Yeah, I know. There is no reason why you would take that out of history because then no one will ever know that he was a drug
well, yeah, but I'm saying in a positive light or anything like that, or he shouldn't look well on what he done. He is a cheat. He's a drug cheat.
How many did he win?
7 in a row. He won.
Well, it was none.
Yeah, correct. We're glad we're on the same page with this.
But, yeah.
So you think he should be still recognised as a winner?
No, not as a winner, but I think you can't. You said expunge him from history, and that is not. I don't think that should happen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he should still be in the history books.
So you reckon on the history books it should show
Lance Armstrong
with an asterisk?
Yeah.
See, I still think that's glorifying what he done.
Look, if I was the guy that comes second, I wouldn't want the trophy.
I would.
It's the same as
if I was clean, I would.
Nah, I wouldn't. Wouldn't want anything to do with it.
If I knew,
because they should have tested. They should have figured that out beforehand.
Busted myself to the
but there would have been
extent I could in a natural manner.
I could almost bet you that there was times when Lance Armstrong probably drew the second guy to work harder than what he did, what he would have done. Regardless, it's the same as the Joe Watson handed back his Brownlow.
Yeah.
And it went to Trent Cotchin and Sam Mitchell.
Yeah.
Neither of which deserved it.
I couldn't say they didn't deserve it. But I don't think Joe should have been stripped because he never really got proven he fucking did anything wrong.
Exactly. So that's what I mean.
But Lance went on Oprah and admitted to the world he was a cheat.
Yeah.
Well, so that's different. Like he took something knowingly that would boost his performance. Joe was lured into something by
he took something knowingly that would speed up his recovery, I believe.
What's the difference? It's the same thing. Well, it's still boosting his performance, isn't it?
No, I wouldn't say so.
How is it not? If you're sore the next day, you don't perform like you do.
I just think he should be still there with an asterisk.
No, I fucking struck him down. Fuck him off it.
Yeah, well,
but the worst thing is he done a lot of good with the Live Strong thing. That was a great thing. It raised millions of dollars. Like that was a good thing. But still, when it comes to the success, he didn't have success because he cheated.
Did he win any without it?
Not that I'm aware of, no. But again, part of the defence was everyone was doing it. Like, yeah, but fuck, you're pretty young, aren't you? That's not really a fucking excuse.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I just don't know. But yeah, he's a cheat.
Was the guy that come second, was he a cheat?
Possibly. Who knows how? We would never probably know how many. No. Yeah. I've always waited for the allegations to come for Usain Bolt. They always seem to come years later. I don't think he's a drug cheat. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But at some point,
produced some very good sprinters.
Jamaica.
Brazil. Jamaica, sorry. I do not know why I said Brazil.
On an unrelated note, Brazil have produced some good sprinters. But he's lost one of his gold medals from one of the relays, though. One of his teammates tested.
One of his teammates.
One of his teammates was on drugs. So, yeah, he's actually already lost a gold, or the recognition of it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I just don't think, as an athlete, there's any point in going and getting a gold medal that's not in front of everyone that was there.
I know what you mean. It will piss you off. Yeah, certainly. Like when Melbourne Storm, with the salary cap rot, them premierships were never awarded to the second. They were just vacated.
Yeah, okay.
So 7 and 9, they were just, it actually says no premier. But the Melbourne Storm had an anniversary last year, I think it was. It must have been 25 years it would have been, I'm tipping. For the Melbourne Storm. And they had like on all the graphics and even on display at the function, everything, they had all the premiership trophies. Like they were claiming they were all legit premierships.
Well, you got to think, the players didn't know there was a salary cap breach.
No, that's right.
They were out there playing football,
but
getting their income as normal players would.
There was questions for a long time. NRL, that they had probably 3 of the best players in the world in a sport that probably didn't have a huge salary cap there.
Yeah.
Plus some other guys that were pretty bloody handy and still seemed to recruit people.
Yeah.
So but
all I'm saying is that with the players themselves, they're not privy to.
No, that's right.
What Joe blows on.
No, that's right.
They know what they're on, and they go out there and they play, and they get paid that. You shouldn't strip the players of that because they still went there. So they still did pre-season. They still played as hard as they could. They still took the knocks. They still took the hits.
Yeah.
They still gave the hits. They still tackled people. They still did injuries.
That's right. But the only reason they had that team.
Yeah, but that is not their fault though.
No, I'm not saying it's the players' fault. So but I'm saying
that should come down onto the corporate side of things. And,
it did,
and that's where the punishment should.
And I don't
lie.
think the players were punished from memory. I don't think they copped anything or fines or anything. I think it was more on the
club. Remember when Carlton did it?
Yeah, brown paper bags.
They lost 5 years. Players then they knew that was happening though.
I think so. Yeah,
they lost 5 years of
that many?
Of draft picks.
2 or 3.
5 years of draft picks they lost, and that has ruined that club
for a long time
till now.
Yeah,
they've only just come good now.
Did you say they've come good?
Oh, they haven't done too bad.
No, they're going all right, the Blues.
They lost on the weekend by 2 points, I believe.
And it was fucking sensational to see. I really enjoyed it.
You would hate them more than most because of your brother, I'd say.
Oh, I don't hate Carlton, not at all. My grandfather, who was close to, he was a big Carlton supporter, so I always got a soft spot for him. But the week before, we were cheated out of a win against Carlton, so it was sort of good to see him get done last week.
How were you cheated?
Oh, just umpiring issues, Nathan. I'm not an umpire basher, as you know.
I am.
No, we were stiff pretty bad in a result. So yeah, but what we do these days, like we've got a bit sick of getting beat by 80 all the time. So we've decided we're going to get reasonably good at football. We're just going to lead all day until the last minute.
Yeah, St Kilda enjoy doing that.
So that's their new fucking little favourite signature move.
That's one of St Kilda's favourite things to do. Although this week we sat behind like as if we weren't doing any good at all. to the point where, Crent, in the last quarter, it was 9 minutes to go. I think we were 30 points down, something like that. And the ladies in the change rooms were pulling down all the signage.
Shit, really?
Yeah, and then we kept kicking goal after goal after goal. Got with 1 point. They're like, we've got to put these back up now.
Might have the cameras in here.
This is no good, camera, I tell you.
Yeah, no, it's not going too well. But anyway, that's sport, Nath.
That is sport.
And that's 24 done.
That's 24 in the bank.
In the bank.
All right. So I'm just holding the camera so it doesn't fall down.
Oh, you know, it looks good.
No good. People who watch this will go, yeah, I feel
sorry. Both our subscribers will be embarrassed with this, I reckon.
I've done it again.
Yeah, well done.
Every time. I'll tell you what we do need to do first is, Crent, we need to... G'day, legends. The Baron here, your host with the most. Now, let's chat about something that's been in the news lately. Solar panels. Mate, they're not just a game changer. They're a bloody ripper. They slash your electricity bill faster than you can say, righto. And guess what? Rain, hail, or shine, they're still pumping out that sweet, sweet power. Now, hold on to your hats because I've got some exciting news. Safer Solar is our official new partner. This lot have been in business for over 10 years and operate across 4 different states, including Victoria, ACT, New South Wales, and you guessed it, Tasmania. Head over to our Insta bio, hit the referral link, and score some extra savings off your solar system. Use code BARON, that's BARON, to let the team know who referred you. Yes, so don't forget to go over and go and at least get a solar review. Find out whether it's viable for you. I believe in it. I have it on my roof from this company. I work for this company as a contractor as well. I sought this company out to sponsor us because I believe in the product so much. I know you will too when yours gets installed.
Can't wait.
We're going to get paid for this. We're going to get a kickback if you guys do go and buy solar. We are going to get a kickback for that, but that's how the deal works.
400,000. I'm led to believe.
Certainly not that. It certainly won't cost them that much for a system.
Oh, shit.
No, I do believe in solar. It saves my family a lot of money. It'll save yours, Crent, a lot of money, and I'm 100% sure it's going to save you a lot of money. It's better for the environment. Well. That's questionable. And look, the only thing you are betting against with solar is whether the sun comes up the next day. And if the sun doesn't come up the next day, we've got a lot more to worry about.
Bigger issues
than a 6.6 kilowatt system that's sitting on your roof. All right, no, but go and click the link in and so you go to our bio. It'll go to our link tree, and in the link tree it'll say Safer Solar. Go and fill in the form there. Tell them that we sent you. Just use the code Baron. And they'll know that it's come from us, and then you can get someone will come at your house and they'll do you a review, and then we'll find out whether it's worthwhile for you. If you're spending over $300 a quarter on power, though, you'll want to go and get yourself some solar. That I will say.
We spend a lot more than that.
Yeah, you'll definitely want to go and get yourself some solar. That's it. So, all right, well
played.
Done that again, haven't I? Righto, that brings us to the end of episode 24. Don't forget to go and follow us on all our socials. Not the actual Baron. You can go follow that if you want, but it's the Baron Files podcast on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the places. But most likely, most of all, go and have a watch of us on YouTube, Baron Files podcast. Go and watch. All episodes are up.
Check it out.
Love you all.